Here it is, the Parkerbaits Social 2022 here at Lin Brook Fisheries. Bosh! you know, I'll drink it. Grab our feet. Oh. Yeah.
Hey, what's this sauce?
Taste it now. It's a man's thing, that. So that was Carolina Reaper chili sauce. Yeah.
Drink that can, mate. Should we put some toilet paper in the fridge for you?
And I'm doing something a little bit different to probably what you've seen before. So there's 12 people, 12 ambassadors that are on the social today for Parkerbaits, and I'm going to be labelling up some bottles. So we've got bottles of Moretti, cans of Stella, and then cans of Strongbow as well. So people in their head are going to pick the drink they want, but I'm going to put random numbers on there, so they're going to have to go against the grain a little bit of what their head's telling them what they want to drink. Because these are going to be the numbers of where they're going to pick their swim, and the number they're going to pick their swim off, if that makes sense. So they're going to be a name generator, and then we're going to pick the names at random, and then they're going to pick the bottle that they want, and then that will be their choice of swim in number. So it'll be numbers 1 to 12. Let's get these numbers on these bottles somehow. I've got to write with a Sharpie on some Moretti bottle, but I'll make it happen somehow. And yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so if that didn't make sense, basically there's numbers 1 to 12 on the bottom of these bottles or cans. The ambassadors over there will pick the bottle they want, and that will be where they are in the queue to pick their first swimmer choice. Let's go see what people pick. So we have got some very fancy looking trophies as well. So this one is most fish, which is pretty cool. And this one is biggest fish, which is also very cool and pretty big as well. Happy days, look at that.
So I'm just going to touch on a few particular rules. Obviously all the rules that are on the fishery still apply, we must abide to them, more so than the average person, because it's the front of obviously Parkerbaits. This is all going to be recorded, and we're going to obviously make a video for the channel as well. So first off on here, and the main one for me, there is a boat on the lake. But what I will say is with this, I don't want people going out willy-nilly on the boat. I know it's happened on social before. You could row the boat out, you could dump your bait in a spot, but because this is a competition, you know what I'm going to say now, I don't want Rob to be in peg 1, Corey to be in peg 2, the boat start going into peg 2 because Rob's drifting and Corey goes, mate, shouting at him across there, whatever it is. So for that reason, or anyone, whoever was doing it, I'm going to be taking that boat off. If you have got a bait boat, you're allowed to use a bait boat. There's no issue with that whatsoever. We wanted to make it exciting for everybody, make it a little bit different, because there is some very competitive anglers here, I know for a fact, and also some very, very good anglers as well. So it will be interesting. I am not in this competition. I'm not going to win my own trophy. That's just weird. so I'm not doing that. So I'm not in the match. I will obviously be fishing. I draw like the same as you guys, and I do everything like that, but I won't be in the match. What we're going to do is, in this pot down here, is various different beers, and on the bottom we've labelled them. Obviously there's not, originally there was 12 pegs, but now there's obviously 11. There is some double pegs in the mix as well, and I think what we'll do is we'll come up with a gentleman's agreement, whoever picks them pegs of where we're at and the thing. If someone says, look, I don't mind you going in this peg, we'll work that out.
Flip a coin for
Flip a coin or something. We'll come up, that's it, we'll come up with some kind of agreement that we're all comfortable with, we're all happy with. Something a little bit different. I mean, I've got a nice hot chili sauce in there. If we want to do it, I think it'd be quite funny for the camera, for the video. Whoever pulls the worst peg, including myself, it could be me, 12, has to do that shot of lovely.
It'll be 11, won't it?
Sorry, yeah. I keep saying 11 has to do the shot. Whoever pulls out bottle number 12, just for a laugh, just something funny. Everybody's in the WhatsApp group, right? That's here. So, for instance, Mark catches a fish. It must be witnessed by the person next to you. You come up with an agreement. That then gets live and then put in the chat. £13.4, hopefully £33.4. That gets put in the chat. Then what we'll do is we'll roll that over. So then Marcus catches a fish. He catches a 31 pounder, and it'll be Marcus, Mark, and then we can start getting a gauge. If we keep copy and pasting that lump, we can then see exactly where we're at. And again, I don't need to come round and witness your fish. I think, you know, obviously ring me good fish, come round, get video, etc, etc. But just be like-minded with it, guys. That's all I ask. That's the big one for me. Yeah. On that note, I'm going to leave it at that. You can pick, like I said, you can pick then your 5 kilo, whatever it is. But yeah, we'll start with that. I'll sort of hand over to Tom now, and we're.
Well, like that, yeah, like that. That's fine.
Happy days.
Yeah, Stuart first. Pick a bottle.
Off you go, mate.
or a can.
Can or a bottle.
3.
Louis number 3, get in.
Tea.
What
we got? I'm going to go.
He's got number 1.
Beer and Moretti.
1, better.
7.
Yeah,
so what you got? 8. There's still 1 in there.
No, I'll drink it.
Yeah,
I'll drink it. I'll drink it. I'll drink it.
Yeah, the thing is, there's Bob.
No, you know, I'll drink it. Grab our feet. Oh.
Hey, what's this sauce?
Taste it now.
It's a man's thing, that.
So that was Carolina Reaper chili sauce. Yeah.
Drink that, can we? Should we put some toilet paper in the fridge for you?
I would have drunk that.
Last pick, can number 1.
Right then, guys, so we're going around now. We're just having a quick look around the lake. Everybody's drawn their peg numbers on this sheet here. But yeah, like we said, we're going around now to see, have a quick look, do some watercraft, and then everybody's going to pick their pegs. Exciting stuff.
What number did you get, Ben?
Did I get number 4?
Pick 4.
And it was between, what, there was like 3 left, and there was a 1
1,
there.
4 and 9.
But I'm happy. I'm happy.
Every peg.
The Blue Lagoon, look at that.
I do believe there's just something missing. It's called the chili challenge. We had one there, but these two went on holiday. One of them has to take the chili challenge. Talk later.
So it's exciting stuff. We've all went round the lake and we've all had a bit of a look. All the ambassadors have done their bit of watercraft and done their bit, and I'm sure everybody's got pegs in mind now. So I'm going to start off going through the numbers and obviously see where people want to go. I'm not going to record all this, guys, because it's going to be a long one, but again, I'll keep you in the loop throughout our sort of journey here over this social. I'm going to get plenty of video, go around, speak to everybody in their swims, pick their brains and see exactly what they're doing. Hopefully there's going to be plenty of fish on the bank. So there it is. Without further ado, we'll get the first one. Number 1 then, Lou, where you going, mate? 12. 12. Happy days. So welcome back to another Parkerbaits video, guys, and this is the Parkerbaits Lin Brook Social here at 2022. So something very different. to the channel on our first social, the first Parkerbaits proper social. So there's people from all up and down the country. And just before I start this video, guys, if you haven't seen me before, my name's Ben, and like I said, this is the Parker Brothers YouTube channel. We normally upload every Sunday 7:30. We've also started uploading every Wednesday 7:30 as well. So join the wave, join in that live premiere on them 2 dates that I've just mentioned, or them 2 times that I've just mentioned throughout the week, and join the Parkerbaits wave. So what I aim to do is, on this particular video, is take you on my journey, go round, pick the brains of the people like I've mentioned, and it's going to be very, very exciting. So there it is. Without further ado, let's get started, and let's start the Parkerbaits Social 2022 here at Lin Brook. Peace out. Right, well, you caught me, and I'm sure everybody's frantically going around now, sort of getting their rods out. So I've just sort of slowly set up. South and Rob, to be honest, Rob's sort of just doing it with me over there, just plodding along, isn't we, mate? Hello. Plodding along, and yeah, I'm quite happy, to be honest with you, Tom. Tom's behind the camera, by the way. I've got the wind trickling in here, and it just looks right. First things first, what I've done is I've made a mix up. So I've got some magic dust. I'm really going in light with the food particles, because I just want to I want to get a bite, basically. So I've went over there, little bit of chops, little bit of everything really, and I've got some, basically what I'm going to fish over the top of that. So over there I put chops, the sauce, both sauces, and magic dust, and then throwed little, almost like little golf balls out. So now I'm going to fish this over the top. What that is a high vis there, a boom set up, a longer boom than what I normally fish, and then a tungsten putty kicker on the end there. So you get that effect when you're casting. I've topped it off with a few worms there, and obviously dipped that in the magic dust. So that's that. So see, I'm going to sort of slowly get my 3 rods out now, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit, I'm sure. Right, so I'm slowly seeing rods getting pinged in the water, and we're already losing light, which is a little bit of disappointment, but that's obviously expected now coming into these colder months. But I'm absolutely buzzing, mate. The rods are out. I put them on the money, haven't gone crazy. Like I said, this session isn't for me to really get my teeth into the fishing. It's definitely not that. It's going to go around, and like I said, I'm quite looking forward to picking the brains of the anglers around the lake. But I'm going to do that sort of from tomorrow. I might touch base with a few people. Obviously I've got Rob next to me, but I'll probably touch base with a few people this evening, but primarily over the next couple of days. I can then reel my rods in, go around, have a proper chat with everybody. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I've got Corey in over to my left, Mr. Long Cast. Rob's taking his bait boat out now, and like I said, Tom's going to be here for a little bit longer than he's going to go this evening. He's not actually staying on this session or fishing, unfortunately, because he's got family commitments and stuff that's actually happening tomorrow. So yeah, there it is. That's the update for now. And obviously, if anybody catches a fish, I'll be reeling them rods in and going around and seeing what kind of knot of pigs await. So yeah, but hopefully we do see some fish on this session, and I'm sure we will. So fingers crossed, and come on, the Parkerbaits. Happy days. To the right and to the left, and just have a quick chat with them and see what they're doing, see who's in the swim, and go from there. Come with me. Right, well, I'm actually fishing 2 rods just to my left on this margin, and I've walked round, and I think it's Corey next, but anyway, we'll get that in a second. But me and Tom sat up, as you see it now, and it's still doing it now. You're probably not going to pick it up, but there's a reed, and it's sort of, I go to Tom, are you seeing that? He goes, Ben, there's no wind. So yeah, we're just sort of sat here now. That's probably about a rod length off the back of my spot.
See it going now, look.
Yeah?
The camera's seeing it, but it's definitely moving.
Brilliant. It's clear.
There's no birds and there's no wind.
They're down there. They're down there. That's probably what, off the spot though, Tom, that's what, a rod length?
Yeah, they're in the area.
So they're in the zone. There's pluming coming up. Just look off the back of the you see that? Just off the back of the, when I say pluming, they're dispersing the oils on the flat spot, and the flat spot's coming up quite vigorously all round that single. If you can see it on its own, do you see it? Corey swim now, and I've just walked round. This is to the left of me, just up from them reeds where I mentioned a second ago. What peg is this, mate?
3.
Peg 3.
Yeah.
So Lin Brook Social, mate.
Yeah, mate, I'm buzzing.
It's exciting stuff, isn't it?
I didn't even come to look for the draw, do you know what I mean? The reason being is because I pulled out 10th out of 11th, and I thought, you know what, I just didn't even think about getting a decent swim, and I got one of my top 3. So
really?
That's from not even looking.
Good.
So yeah, I'm quite happy.
Brilliant. So what have you done with your rods then, mate? So where have you put them? How have you done? Have you put loads of bait out? You put singles out?
On the right hand rod,
yeah.
because that swim that I got to the right of me isn't a swim anymore, so I got probably an 1/8 of the lake to myself technically. Yeah. Because no one can fish in that area, sort of thing. So put one off there, hopefully on the patrol routes, then reeds.
Just off this, did I sort of, I think that's further out?
About 3 rod lengths off, because I can't really get much further around with a tree there. So.
Big overhanging tree there, isn't there, mate?
So I've got one over there, just with a bag of maggots on, basically, about a little bit of pellet.
Right.
With a little fruit, 10mm fruit and nut topped with more maggot, basically. It's like 14 maggots.
Any bait over the top of that, or just on
just 10mm?
Just 10, right.
Just probably about 40.
Okay.
40 baits, just scattered around that area, sort of thing, just so I can sort of try and get a bit confident, not just sort of just picking up one. I want them to sort of pick up here, there, and everywhere, then come across me. That's the plan.
Yeah.
Then the other 2 got them at 12 wraps. Both, literally, I thought I'd cast on top of the other one, to be honest with you, but luckily
that's how close.
It must be that far away from each other, I'm not even joking, inch, if that.
Lovely.
And I'll probably put 15 spawns of maggot, crushed fruit and nut, 10mm, and a bit of pellet, and loads of sauce.
Sauce as well. What sauce did you?
Fruit and nut.
Fruit and nut sauce. Always the fruit and nut sauce.
Always.
Corey seems to love that.
I love the saucy stuff.
So happy days, mate. So you're feeling confident.
A lot more confident than I am when I heard 10 come out or 11 come out the draw. That's for sure.
Happy days.
That is for sure. And I've seen something out there as well.
So brilliant. That really does give you an insight there on Corey's swim. Cheers for that, mate. And hopefully, just hopefully, you get some nossers over there.
A bit of luck, mate. A bit of luck. I'm feeling quietly. He's
not gone for it.
I've got a warmer that said that.
Right, and the light is coming in real fast here. But I'll just quickly go through the swims on the other side. So you've got Lewis, Louis, Mark and his dad. And then it goes on from sort of round there. And again, I'll touch base more tomorrow. Corey's was looking keen. Is he going to catch all the nossers tonight? We shall see.
Wonky bobbins like that.
Right, wow. So it's to be honest with you, gone now. We got chatting to Corey. Quickly popped down to see Nick. Had a good chat with Nick, and we're losing light. So I don't think we're going to be able to go down round to the right hand side of my swim. But we're definitely going to pop over in a minute and see Stu. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know where he's put his rods. But I'm sure one of us will touch on that in a second.
Tell Ben's been to Tenerife last week.
The looky man.
He got you, didn't he? How much?
He did. 15 euros.
With 15-year guarantee?
15 years guarantee.
Right.
So just spoke to Stuart, and then basically he's just mentioned to me he's got one rod, he's fishing primarily over the left hand side then, so one just underneath the bush, one just round from that, and one just over from that as well. So what bait, mate? You're a fish man, aren't you?
I've got fish on one, I've got fruit and nut on 2 others just to try it.
And hook baits? What
I've got a wafter with the fish, OG fish has got a wafter with a bit of corn on it.
Lovely.
And
what's that sitting just off the back of the hook? Yeah, lovely, mate.
Then
nice.
The same but with white bit and the yellow bit, but
nice.
on the fruit and nut on the other 2.
And have you given them much bait? How much have you sort of?
Not yet, I'm just the boat.
Oh, just using the boat. Oh, lovely. I didn't see that. Look at that down here, Tom. Posh boat. What's that then, mate? I ain't seen that one before. What is that?
ND tackle, isn't it?
ND tackle, right? And I tell you what, because this is, I swear this is the same as Lewis's as well. Because I like this one hand. I normally use a remote like that, but I think these are brilliant, mate.
Yeah,
you can hold the rod in the other hand, then, can't you? So naturally, and then drop it. How do you drop it as well? Is it with a trigger or something?
Yeah, it's just the button there. There you've got hopper 1 and hopper 2.
Right.
Hopper 1 and hopper 2. Sorry.
And then obviously this is move.
Yeah.
Hopper 1, hopper 2.
And then you've got a little hook one at the back here.
Do you normally put your hook in here, or do you put it?
I'll put it in there.
Oh, same as me. I've never been a fan of them. I don't know about you, mate. I did,
No, I'll put it in there. Well, it's going to fall further back from the bait, isn't it?
100% agree. 100. Exactly my same thoughts, mate. So how much would one of them set you back? Don't mind me asking.
That was about 900 quid when it first came out.
Right. Okay. Quite a lot of money.
GPS and all that. So if you take it out there, it can come back in and.
So you can set your rods. Yeah, love that.
So
love that.
Rod 1,
love
take
that.
it over there, rod 2, and it'll come home as well.
Yeah, absolutely love that, mate. So last bit of light now, and my brother's just made a very valid point. So like I mentioned then, I'm in Stu's swim, and this particular end of the lake, this whole bank here, nobody can sort of bivvy up there. So but basically that gives access to then Lewis the other side, and obviously Stu this side. So it's going to be very interesting to see if the fish do pull up, there's loads of gnarly overhanging trees, and it just looks right over there. It looks carpy, but the question is it going to happen over the duration of the next 48 hours? That is the question. But yeah, I'll probably touch base with you later when I eat some food inside my own bivvy. But like I just mentioned, really coming in the cold now, and that light is dropping very fast. Yeah. So this is Nick's swim, and I'll definitely touch base with Nick tomorrow and have a proper chat with what he's doing. But as you can see, that there's just up from Stew and gives you a nice bit of water. Right, wow, it's jumped, but it's dinner time now, and my mate Trev, he not just only made me a nice hot one, and look, I love this, he's written on here, Ben, hot. So yeah, curry tonight, it looks absolutely lovely. I'm just going to have that, I'm not going to have rice with it. I've eaten enough today already, so this is going to go down a treat in a second. I'll let you know how it tastes. And he's made everybody here, each individual one, so shout out to you, mate, thanks very much, and it's a pleasure seeing you again and being back on the bank with you, mate. So I'm looking forward to touching base with you tomorrow. So dinner time, lovely jubbly. Well, it's a bit steamy, but I've just had some and I've done the taste test, and he's done me because it's bloody hot. It is blooming hot, but it is nice. So thank you very much, mate. Thoroughly enjoying my curry. He's even put them in Branston pickle in it as well. Lovely jubbly. I'll touch base with you later on. Well, I don't know if Tom touched on this earlier, but Sean the chef, the man himself, left us some absolute delights, and he said to me before, I'm going to send some bit for the team, the Parkerbaits ambassador team, and he sent us out everything you could possibly imagine. There's brownies down here, there's everything, boost. Oh, I mean, look at that. So for all your brownie needs when you're on the bank, get over to Sean the chef, because this bloke, I just wish I could do what he could do. Cheers, Sean. So me and Rob are having one of our coffee wacky in the faces, so we can lock onto the water basically and just have a nice evening, enjoy it. Pitch black out there, so caramel latte with one of these. You can't be bothered to get the AeroPress out, even though it doesn't take 5 minutes to do. It's a quick job, and these are absolutely banging. So, oh, and a nice clean mug, but it is pitch black out there at the moment. Come on, the Nossapigs.
Cold.
Cold.
Very cold.
Very cold. Right, a few hours has ticked by and Rob's eating pan and chocolate.
Can't beat them.
And not much to really report, to be honest with you. Very quiet. And the temperature has dropped massively. Look at this. So yeah, it's probably not helping, but I'm going to keep positive, and hopefully I'll touch base with you soon with a fish, or someone with a fish. So it's 2 o'clock and nothing, not a Scooby yet. It is quite dismal out there. Very clear night, but yeah, bar a few beeps earlier, not much. 7 o'clock and look at this mist, mate. Look at that. I'm gonna sit out for a bit. Watch the fog roll off the lake and watch that sun come up. A crucial bit of the morning, if you like, or a lovely bit to watch. And then probably go back to sleep. Coffee time, I think. Go back to sleep for an hour. Look at that. Mega. Be lovely to get a bite now. Come on. So it's hot news, and just watching that mist roll over the top, and Lewis has got one in the net, so I'm going to go around now, get some video and show you. Come on. She's got Louis' swim. Sure we'll touch base with him soon. And then down here is peg 12. That was nice. I like that in there. I think it's different.
I'll shut up now.
Busy man at the moment.
Yeah, so at the moment, this is it. Yeah, Lewis has got biggest fish, most fish. And that weighs 17. Is that without the sling, or does the sling need?
That's without the sling. I've teared the sling already.
You've teared the sling, yeah? Go on then, Lou, you call it. 1712. 1712. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, that.
So there we have it. First Lin Brook Carp Fishery.
We just caught that in the other footage I just got, but what an absolute banger, Lou, mate. Off to a flyer.
Not the biggest, but...
Mate, it doesn't matter when they look like that, does it? That is an absolute banger. That really is. So what was it,
£17, 12 ounces.
£17, 12 ounces. That puts you in the lead, mate, with obviously most fish and the biggest so far. But what a way to start off this trip.
Lost one last night as well.
Lost one last night, yeah.
So.
Hopefully many more to come, mate, like you said.
Yeah.
Come on the carp. Go on. Here he is, Terry Hearn, in his natural habitat.
Little squirt of the magic special.
Takes it around. You're gonna do a big piece of it.
Very quickly then, Lou, so what you've done then, so you've just trimmed down a bit of so that's
through it really small as I can possibly get it, to be fair.
Yeah.
This hook is really a lot of work because it takes a little while for it to, takes a little bit of it, takes a little bit of trimming down to get it sitting properly.
Yeah.
So once you've got it down to waist size,
yeah,
a little bit of fruit and nut spray.
Smells banging, doesn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
It really does. And then you just, is that going out on its own? How are you fishing that?
I'm going to fish that over crumb again. So last night I fished crumb.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't confident, obviously, because I see a few silvers jumping there and there, so I thought the bait that I put out last night would probably be much more the silvers.
Yeah.
But obviously not. I left that out there since 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon and it's just ripped off.
And it's just ripped off. So fingers crossed, mate, you can get a few more on the bank, but that's good angling and obviously putting you in the lead. Fair play.
Hopefully another one in a minute.
Yeah, I've definitely got. That's mega, that is. Look at that.
What footage, mate? Silhouette of them, really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Position fixed. I need to turn around. You know, same what do. I've got less light.
Well, I'm heading back round now. Get my rods back out. But Lou's off to a flyer. And fair play to him. Here he is. You can just see a silhouette of you at the moment, mate. But
is that it?
Yeah, nice. We're good. It looks mega on this screen. It really does. How'd you get on last night, mate?
Quiet night for me last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't even have a beep. Didn't hear anything.
Nothing.
Nah, so it's one of those.
It's the first frost, isn't it? Me and Louis were just saying over there, the first frost this year, and it has been cold, mate. And there's excuses aside. Yesterday it was what, 10 at night, and now it's went down to 1, just under, and it was cold, wasn't it?
There was a definite bit of frost on the bivvy this morning.
Yesterday
when I was here, I looked at this area, and this is one of the first areas of the lake that gets the sun in the morning.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And I thought, we're going into a frost tomorrow. Not only do I want to be in the sun in the morning,
yeah,
I think the fish might want to as well.
Yeah.
Now I know Louis just had one from over the back, so I'm hoping that with the weather the way it is, it's going to be a nice day today. I'm hoping that will push them back over into this bay, and then I'm thinking, you know, next few hours is probably my best sort of time for a bite, best sort of chance.
It is looking prime, mate, and fingers crossed for you, and hopefully it happens.
I think it will. Leave the rods where they are this morning. One on the shelf over there at 4 foot. I've got where you see the.
Then you got T-swim, and there he is, Mr. 30. No good last night.
No good.
Slow. I'm sure I'll touch base with T throughout this session, but yeah, no good. As you just said, he's obviously redoing the rod now. But look at it, it just looks so cool out there. It really, really does. It's a beautiful, beautiful lake, this.
If you haven't done, you need to get down there. That is Marcus's swim, and then we're just here. Happy days. So that mist is just finishing up now, a tiny little bit rolling across the lake. Rob's redoing his rod, and trying to back out, ready for action. 2 over here and 1 over here I mentioned. I'll just redone it. When I come back I'll redone it, and I've just redone that one again actually, the right rod one 100%. But look at that. I keep saying it, but it really is a lovely lake up here. Well, Theo's sprung the goods. Look at this. BLT. Very, very nice too. Cheers, mate. Nice one, Theo. Breakfast. Lovely job. T runs out of the camera. He doesn't like it. He's hiding over there. Marcus is eating his roll Theo's made. Lovely jubbly. So, mine and Rob's favourite, cinnamon buns. Look at them, he's got the right ones. Look at that. Lovely. Warm through. Job done. A few minutes either side in the Ridge Monkey. Tell me that ain't the best breakfast in the world. Wow. So I've just had to play my rods, and I've just pushed him right up against the reeds, and I keep seeing him twitching. It's a no-brainer. So simple setups. Again, if I catch anything I'll let you know what I have it on. And I've kept that rod to my left over there. It's like a single readout, sort of broken on the top. I know where it is, I'm fishing just to the right of it, so yeah. Lovely. Well, you join me in T's swim. How you getting on down there, mate?
Yeah, mate, just got my swatting done.
Topped up with a bit of bait.
Yeah, mate, refreshed him.
What's it been saying then?
Not much, had a little pull earlier. That's literally been about it, mate. Been pretty slow, to be honest.
You put much bait out or not really?
I took it easy to start off with and just build up.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. It was cold last night, mate. That hasn't helped. Excuses aside, that dropped massively. What did we say it was before? So the last week it's been between 8 and 10, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been nice and mild.
And it dropped down to 1, just under last night, didn't it? It was cold.
Yeah,
and
it was really foggy as well. Couldn't see my rod tips on the did he?
No. When did that come in?
I don't know. I remember it was about 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I saw it about then. But yeah, really, really cold.
Yeah,
so there it is. That's what T's doing. Probably head round now and see what Theo's doing. I think my dad's just rocked up as well, and I'll go find him. I've got some Sean the Chef goodies here in my hand. I've just cut up for him. One bit for Neil, Harvey, and my dad. So yeah, I know they're around there somewhere. So I'm gonna have a little look, find them, see what's going on there. So I've just found my dad, Harv. There he is, Neil.
Cheers, Sean. Yeah, thank you very much.
Lovely jubbly, with a view. This is Mark's swim. I don't think we've been here yet, mate. Cool, look at his posh boat down there. You got everything going on, mate, ain't you?
I just had to buy some new batteries for it, mate, 'cause they died.
Oh no.
They're dead.
But yeah, look, lovely setup. The water's beautiful. It's a lovely colour. Looks completely different from this side. So if I'm looking from the other end now, so you got Stuart, Nick, Corey, me, Rob, and then it goes Marcus, T, Theo, Trev's round here. Yeah. Right, so this is Martin. You've definitely seen him before on the channel, and a good friend of mine, and also obviously a Parkerbaits ambassador. So mate, talk to me. Where are you putting your rods? What you've done since you've been here? Obviously, we haven't had any yet over this side, Par Lewis, have we? So
We haven't, mate.
Talk to me.
So both rods on the pod, both 17 wraps out on a nice spot. Pretty much, probably where I got one going towards the bench there.
Yeah.
In between where the old swim used to be.
So they've cut that swim off now, haven't they?
They have, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the left-hand rods in the middle of the reed patch there.
In the middle of the reeds, yeah.
I thought it was a swan when I first set up there.
It does a bit look like it. Yeah, if I zoom in.
That one is.
That's quite funny, yeah.
Both on. Well, actually, the new pop-ups, mate.
Yeah, show us, yeah. So right in the middle there, it's actually the aerator over there. And a bit that comes out, but... So in there you've got the new pineapple high-vis pop-ups. You've got the orange and the yellows.
One on each.
And then you've got like a little 10ml flavour in there, which is potent, and you can just boost up your pop-ups as and when you need to. So yeah.
One of them on both of them.
Happy days, mate.
Right hand rod's about 7 wraps out, put out there with a boat and about half a kilo of bait.
Dumped a load of bait over it,
Just
lovely,
in
yeah.
front of Corey's swim there.
Yeah, so sort of towards this way.
Yeah, that one's on an OG fish pop-up, 12mm on its own.
So there it is, that's where Martin's got his rods. If I just jump up, you've got little steps here in this particular peg. And if I stand up here, you can see exactly what's going on. But yeah, lovely peg that, and definitely a sort of demands quite a bit of that middle sort of body of water to a degree. So yeah, definitely a peg I would like to fish one day. But plenty of room down there, you know, it's a big old tent, but there's plenty of room. So yeah, lovely. Cheers for that, mate, and good luck. Hopefully you catch a couple and you bag that trophy. So it's quite nice here. I'm just to the right of Louis' swim, and my dad's having a chat with him and Neil and that. It's just quite nice. Didn't want to interrupt, just come over. It's nice that everybody gets on. Nice to see my dad up here as well. He helps us no end in the factory alongside Neil. Every single week we're in there grinding away, sending bait up and down at the ends of the country, and lots of it as well. So I thank them from the bottom of my heart, I really do, for all the help. It's and even Half comes down, he gets involved, he works on them 10 millers. We all have a good laugh in there. But yeah, pick this up. He's got the Frontier there, I've just ordered one of them. I can't wait. And this is Lewis's swim down here where we mentioned earlier. But he's in there doing his bits. Again, and that's a nice swim, and if you haven't seen it before, guys, on the channel, definitely check this one out. I was in this swim and I had one, and it was my first time up here. This is my second time up here. So yeah, definitely worth getting down here, even if it's for a quick night, because there's always a chance of a good one. But yeah, I'll touch base with you in a little while. Lunchtime, mate, is it? What are you making? Fancy bloomin'? Look at this kid in here.
Little cheese crackers.
Little cheese crackers. Oh yeah.
And some smoked jalapeno cheese.
Mate, you're a bit posh, aren't you?
I've seen it in the shop, so I thought, why not?
Very nice too. Marcus is putting a bit of bait out, but no fish action. What is the time, mate? It must be what, 1 o'clock?
We're pushing 2 now.
2 o'clock now. My dad's down there now having a chat with everyone, but yeah. Nothing, excuse me, nothing. But nevertheless, a lovely view. And now Rob's got his cheese, he's even happier. Well, that sun's going down now, we haven't seen one fish show, and it's definitely getting chilly. But time to lock on and enjoy the evening. Guys, so I thought I'd keep you in the loop really with exactly what's going on. That sun's just about to drop down, so it's the last bit of light. I'm probably going to go and pop round and see Trev, because it's the last person you haven't properly seen yet. But what have I done with my rods today? So earlier in the day I repositioned my left hand rod, where I've been sort of primarily putting bait the whole time I've been here, sort of up underneath that just off the reeds underneath the bush, and I'm probably about half a rod lengths off, something like that. Moving on to the middle rod, I'm in the middle of the reeds over here. There's a little sort of a prominent green one in the middle, so I'm just fishing just to the left of that, and I am on a wafter, just a trim down, very similar to how Lewis was fishing earlier. It's actually on a braid setup, not a boom setup, so it sits really nicely on the bottom, just sits over the top of that hook, lovely. And I've basically put a few like crumbs with it as well, put the sauce on it, magic dust, and it's a bite. If a fish moves over that spot, that's definitely a bite. Right hand rod, right at the end where we've been seeing them reeds move. Me and Rob, haven't we, mate? We've been sat here all day and we've been seeing them reeds. Even you went round the other side, didn't you, of Corey?
Yeah, me and there. Oh, look at them, they're going again now.
Yeah, there you go.
Just to the right of where you got that right hand rod. Yeah, look there, and again. Yeah, and when I was with Corey earlier, they were going, I
Yeah,
said about
yeah.
20 times.
So literally live there, they're definitely in them reeds, whether they're coming out now for this evening and to have a feed around the lake. Hopefully that is the case, and hopefully we can nick some fish, and everybody else as well. So I'm going to leave it at that. That's what I'm doing with the rods, and on the right hand rod I'm fishing to be honest with you, it's a little 12mm match the hatch, and again I've put that on a barbless hook. It's a Fang-X barbless hook, and again that's sitting off sort of almost like a wafter really for the back of the hook, and that is my right hand rod. Similar setup as well. Naturals, if I didn't say so, naturals on the left hand rod as well. That's how I'm fishing that one. But yeah, there it is. I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll probably touch base if you want to go and see Trev in a second. What's that, mate? Going in with the 10 mils, fruit and nut?
Yeah, crumbing a few of them up. And then I got a bit of the OG fish, 10 mils, and the OG fruit and nut 10 mils with a lot of sauce. On the other side there, I'm just going to chuck this on the other side then. Chop up a few worm. And then send that out now. And I got that rig going on it there.
Here he is. Here he is, my mate Trev, the curry making machine. How are you, mate?
Hello, Ben.
So we don't mess about here. Look what Mark's got for dinner tonight. So what you got there then, mate? What's this?
Fillet steaks.
Fillet steaks, Jesus.
Nice big thick sirloin.
Look at the size of that, mate. The Nosser sirloin.
Do some pork steaks for the other half as well.
Look at that. Very nice, mate. Very nice too. You definitely don't go without on these socials, do you?
Absolutely not.
Jeez. Curry last night.
No, I didn't have it yet.
No, you haven't had it yet.
I'll have to have that tomorrow.
Oh, mate.
Tell you, I'm gonna have that
I think
tomorrow.
the boys down here are having it tonight.
Yeah, mate. The curry was lovely. It really was. You got Nick over there,
Yeah.
and then Stuart, and then Corey. Is it going to happen tonight? That is the question.
I don't think it will.
Do you know, that's not very confident, mate. I don't think that temperature's just dropped massively, isn't it? It's just gone crazy.
Cold again, isn't it?
It's it's not ideal, is it? It's far from ideal, but nevertheless, it's nice to be out on the
Confident with
boat.
a bait, but it's just too cold.
Yeah, one of them. Well, it's always nice to have a catch up with Mark and his dad Trev, very good friends of mine, and also supported Parkerbaits from day dot. They really have. So yeah, it was nice to have a quick chat with them and for them to be on the social. But it really is game on. It is anybody's game, because if anybody catches a fish and it's bigger than loose, they could potentially walk away with both. So that's the update for now. That's what everybody's doing this evening, really, and it's going to be very interesting. There he is. Is it going to be Theo? Is it going to be tea?
Or is it going to be a night of just eating chocolates?
Yeah. Yeah, probably is. We're all settled. It's looking mad out there, it really is. That is Corey there putting a spot across the top, topping up with bait. He's put some bait out today. I ain't been round there, but he's put some bait out today. And hopefully he has it off tonight. I really do hope he does. What are you cooking, Ramsey?
We got barbecue fajitas.
Barbecue fajitas.
Cheese. Normally I have extra materials, but they didn't have any, so I'll do it.
He's been adding spices to the blooming peppers over there. He's been flicking them up and down and all sorts.
Nice spiced mix.
Yeah, mate. Wow, it's going to be interesting.
Well,
Looking forward to this.
it's a bit hard. We should probably put that light on.
Yeah, okay. Cheers, mate. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. Dinner is served with a lovely view. A little tip with your ridge monkey as well, warm it up, flip it round. You can put these on and they go lovely then. A few seconds either side.
It's almost like putting them in the microwave for sort of 15, 20 seconds when you're at home. They taste better. Yeah, nice, lovely. Well, that is my view at the moment. Stuffed after dinner. Absolutely pitch black out there, look at that. And we're due rain this evening or early hours. Well, I know it's that same view, but I just wanted to keep you in the loop. Everybody's in their bivvies, I'm pretty sure of it. It's absolutely bitter out here at the moment. Just gone, or coming up to 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish. Yeah, pitch black, cold, and no fish. Oh, real time. And it's not good. It's not good. We woke up early hours. Watched for a little bit, nothing. Definitely a milder morning, 100% a milder morning. But unfortunately, no fish. It's just, oh, yeah, blown away by it, to be honest. I thought it'd been one of them sessions where we could have done a few fish, but I think honestly that temperature drop has killed everything to a degree. There is still time. It's coming up to 9 o'clock. It's been quite nice to see this morning, just to sit there in the bed chair and look out. It's been on and off rain as well, which isn't great. We had that hard rain through the night, and yeah, nothing, no beeps, no nothing. And I think everybody's had the same from what I've just checked the WhatsApp group, because anybody in the WhatsApp group was obviously putting the stuff up live, and that'd be witnessed by the person next door. Then I would go around and get pictures, but obviously that's not been the case, or video should I say. But like I said, there is still time. We've got till 12 o'clock today, which then gives us another, you know, good couple of hours to make it happen. Hopefully that sun sort of comes up, warms up that water, and someone can nick one. But yeah, not ideal, but I wanted to keep in the loop. And yeah, the message up in the chat, and it certainly was. We are finishing at 12 o'clock. There's still chance left, and good luck everyone, basically. So it's still anybody's game. One fish, anybody in that competition, one fish could change it all. Rob sat next to him, all he's got to do is catch one 20-pounder, and that could put him straight up top. But yeah, coffee time now, and also quite excited to let you know that this is probably going to be uploaded in the week, we have got a Black Friday deal on. Now that's started already. It started from the Wednesday of the week of next week. It's actually next week, and Tom has spent hours. We have spent hours in the factory as well. I'm actually going in early week next week, and I'm going to be in there every single day working my backside off, producing a load of fresh bait. So if you want to take advantage, and maybe you've never used our bait before, this is a perfect opportunity, being that it's Black Friday, to get your hands on the freshest bait in the game, and basically pick a bundle deal. But again, I don't want to say too much. It is all on our social medias, it's all on our website at the moment, so go over, take full advantage, and grab some and let us know what you think. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm glad I mentioned that, because my brother said to me, make sure you say to everybody to take advantage of that Black Friday deal. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Still time. He's sorting out the double sachet bad boy next to me, so I'm looking forward to that. It's definitely going to wake us both up, and yeah, fingers crossed. So I've got my cup. Yo. Cheers, Theo, mate. He's a bugger, isn't he?
Oh well, it's nice and clean now.
Yeah, yeah. With dog taste in it already. Yeah, lovely. See, T's frantically topping up a few spombs over there, putting some fresh bait down on the spot. Typical T thing to do that, and fair play to him. Hopefully he does nick one. I ain't seen much life around the lake at the moment, to be honest. It's quite nice for everybody to chill out though. I think everybody had a lovely camping trip so far, haven't they? And good night's sleeps.
Very good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I slept about 9 o'clock last night.
Yeah, you did.
About 6:30. Good.
Lovely laying. Well, not laying. Just lovely, good few hours sleep.
Yeah.
What are you doing then, mate?
Just sticking the zig on for the last 2 hours. I mean, fished the bottom pretty much the whole 2 nights and not had a bleep really, so...
Last hitch efforts, mate,
yeah,
eh?
Mate. I mean, you've got nothing to lose, have I, so...
That's it. Fingers crossed, that does the do. So slowly bringing bits round in that, sort of slowly cleaning up, but there's this lovely little trickle in to this bay, and the rods are still on the money over there, I haven't moved them, so there's always a chance. Just over an hour left, something like that. Come on, a carp. Just under an hour. Most of the stuff's out of there now. Come on, come on. Yeah, mate, you carry on. 30 minutes remaining.
Tough.
It's not good, mate, is it really? It's not good. Is someone going to get a screamer last minute? That is the question. Absolute peacefulness across the whole lake. Just the road noise in the background. God. So what are you doing then, bro?
Well, me and Corey have decided that we're going to go and do a quick 24-hour over at Linia. Going to try and get ourselves on B1, if not B2. And then hopefully save my blanking streak, because last session I blanked as well, which was not the nicest. But as we all know, it does happen.
It does happen,
to the best
mate.
of us.
Amen. Well, good luck on your mission, mate. I'm a little bit gutted I can't come.
Yeah.
But I think my missus would probably, yeah,
Well,
that'll be it.
fine, so.
Well, there you go, mate. You're lucky. So no, enjoy, mate, and hopefully you can catch one. Look at this.
Got a good feeling about it.
Be nice. Shame we didn't nick some here though, innit, eh?
You know.
It's been hard going, hard grafts.
Feedback, though.
100%. We'll get some more work done down there. Yes, definitely. You got Corey's reeling in over there now to the left. It's about 20 minutes left to go. One fish could change everything. Still time. Well, that's it, and there hasn't been any more fish out. I've packed up, rods in, and I'm gonna head up to the car park to see everyone. It's been hard, lads, isn't it? It's been absolutely crazy, to be honest with you. Half expecting good conditions to begin with, and it was half decent, and then sort of really going to their swims thinking, I thought Shu had something underneath his sleeve, going to that one on the end, and I just thought everybody was going to nick some fish, and it really just didn't happen, did it, at all? It really didn't. It was a bit dismal. But obviously, Lewis, mate, fair play. You done it with the one fish. Obviously, you're going to take both trophies, mate. So fair play to you, and yeah, come and grab them, mate. Fair play to you.
Sound boys.
Round of applause for Lewis. So yeah, fair play, mate. It's been hard going and to catch the fish you had, you know, and you also lost one as well, didn't you? So no, it's good angling, mate, because it was hard conditions and you've done it. So fair play to you. Obviously, are you now 10 kilo of bait of your choice? He's going to join in the presentation as well. Our mate the dog, here he is. Here he is. Lovely. So well done to you, Lewis. I think obviously as well, very quickly, next big one, I don't know if anybody wasn't aware, next year we have booked B1. We've got the whole lake in August, primo conditions, and it is the one. Like, this has been in the making for a couple of years now. It's been booked, we've secured the booking, but the best thing that we can do is, so all the ambassadors are going to get first refusal on this, so anybody who wants a ticket will have to buy a ticket up front. That will be coming January. So January we're going to drop the dates, the exact dates, when you can buy them tickets, etc. But all we're asking for is the money back from the ambassadors. What we'll do is, we'll do that. Any of your close friends that want stuff as well, they will then have an opportunity, and then it will go public. It will go out to the people that watch the channel on a weekly basis and give people an opportunity that are on the channel to come, join in, meet the ambassadors, be around the lake as well, and also join in a match. I think it worked quite well this particular match with this WhatsApp group, because that's quite achievable even with 30 people. So if we got 30 people together, we could put them all in a WhatsApp group, keep it on a friendly gentleman basis, otherwise it gets all a bit too serious. They could be witnessed by the person next to them. Again, anybody's thoughts on that? Is happy to do that? We could do that. So I think again, that's booked. There's also another one for me, so the camera hears it as well. A big shout out to Sean the chef, and thank you very much for bringing all them down. All the lads absolutely loved all the different variety of bakes, so thanks very much, mate.
Cheers, Sean.
Yeah, round of applause for Shawnee. Yeah. So one other person I want to shout out is Trev for cooking all the curries, the individual curries. So thanks very much, mate. Absolute legend, and produced the goods. Although I nearly cried when I was eating your food. Bit of payback. What's that? Look at that. Look at that. So thanks very much. Nick is over there as well for helping as always, and everybody else. It really does mean the world to supporting me and my family in this Parkerbaits wave. It's went way and above, beyond of whether I thought it was going to go, but it's thanks to you guys, you know, obviously helping and sharing. I don't take it for granted. All of you, all of my ambassadors, I say to a degree, are like my family, and I hold that to the bottom of my heart. You really are. And like I said, it really does mean the world, so thanks very much for the support. Thank you, it really does mean the world. Thank you very much. Good luck, mate. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Thanks very much. So that was the Lin Brook Social here at Lin Brook, and it's been a hard one. But like I said just then, I just want to thank everybody again for coming down, and hopefully you've liked this video, although there wasn't much fish action, which is a little bit disappointment, but it is what it is. So there it is, that's this week's video. Hope you like it. Give us a thumbs up, make sure you comment down below, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos going forward, and I'll see you same time next week. All the best. Peace out.